Which company has built the biggest artificial intelligence, measured by sheer size, the number of parameters? 1 bar per company, their largest model from 2017 to today. Quick note before we start. We only count models whose parameter count is actually public. Many top labs keep theirs secret, and every source is linked in the description. Now, the leader is not who you would expect. Here we go. It's 2017. The biggest language models top out around a few 100 million parameters. Cute little numbers. Hold that thought, they don't stay little for long. Google's BERT and OpenAI's first GPT show up, and the race to build something bigger quietly begins. GPT-2, 1.5 billion parameters. OpenAI said it was too dangerous to fully release. In hindsight, adorable. Then GPT-3 lands, 175 billion parameters. This is the number that put large language models on the map for the whole world. But keep your eyes on the very top. Google pulls a trick called mixture of experts, and its models rocket straight past GPT-3 into the trillions. The switch transformer breaks 1 trillion parameters. The catch? Only a tiny slice of them actually fire for any given word. Remember that, it matters later. Now Beijing steps in. Wu Dao 2, 1.75 trillion parameters. The world record just left the United States, and spoiler, it is not coming back. Alibaba answers with M6, 10 trillion parameters. Say it slowly, 10 trillion, and the year isn't even over. And then the twist nobody saw coming. Not a tech giant, a university lab, Tsinghua, trains Ba Gua Lu, 174 trillion parameters, the biggest model ever built until 2022. Can you guess how long it will last? From this point on, watch the top of the chart carefully because nothing changes. Ba Gua Lu just sits there, untouched. The whole rest of the race is a fight for second place. GPT-4 arrives to enormous hype. Its size, estimated around 1 trillion parameters, smaller on paper than models built 2 years earlier. The headline number stopped telling the story. Meta open sources Llama, and half the industry builds on top of it. Brilliant models, but in raw size, they're all playing for the minor placings. And the names you'd bet on for the top spot: Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude. Most of them simply won't tell us how big they are, so they can't even appear on this chart. The Chinese labs keep the giants coming. DeepSeek and others, enormous sparse models, huge on paper, with only a fraction switched on at a time. Look at what's really happening. The models people actually use keep getting better. while the record for sheer size has been frozen since 2022. Grok, Llama 4, the newest, flashiest models on Earth, still chasing a 3-year-old record set by a lab most people have never heard of. And here we are, present day. The single biggest AI ever built is still Ba Gua Lu, still not a name you'd recognize. And there it is, the plot twist. The single biggest AI ever built by parameter count is Ba Gua Lu from a Chinese university lab at 174 trillion. Not OpenAI, not Google or Anthropic. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. Raw parameter count is not power. What actually matters is the compute poured into training, the number of operations, and how many of those parameters even switch on for a single prompt. These giants are sparse, mixture of experts' models that light up a tiny fraction of their weights at a time. Add the quality of the training data and the real ranking looks nothing like this. Parameters get the headline. The rest builds the model. If that just broke your brain a little, good. Smash subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.